So the song I chose for this music and social justice presentation is Where's the Love by the Black Eyed Peas, and it features Justin Timberlake. Really sorry about the inconvenience, but as I tried to copy and paste the URLs for the lyrics and also the video, they would not turn the links. So there they are on your screen, but you're not going to be able to click them to get to the different websites you need to. So whether or not you'll be able to copy and paste them into the URL or just Google them real quick, you'll have to do that. I'm sorry about that. The song was released in June 2003, and it was a really big hit. It peaked at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, and it was actually the first Black Eyed Peas song to ever do that. Even got in the top 10, actually. It was nominated for 2 different Grammys, and it was both the Record of the Year and Best Rap/Song Collaboration, but it didn't win either, but it still got nominated. The reason I chose the song is that it addresses several different topics that show on the criteria, and I also like the song for quite a while now. I remember listening to it back in 2003 and liked it a lot and still do. In the next 4 slides, I'll point out a couple parts of the song that I think portray the social concerns. Alright, so here's one of the lyrics. I'm not really in a singing mood, but if you just look at the part of the song on this slide, it's pretty clear what it's talking about. This song was made just under 2 years after the 9/11 attacks in New York and the Trade Towers. And then, so right now we're involved in the War on Terror when the song was released. And not only does the group talk about the fight over in the Middle East, but they also refer to terrorism on United States soil. And what they're talking about, really, as you can see in this lyric, about the Bloods and the Crips and also the KKK, just talking about different groups and gangs and different organizations that invoke fear in whatever location they're present. And I think they're trying to say that although the terrorists overseas are a big threat and we're in an actual war against them, we also need to take care of our own problems over here in different groups that kind of invoke fear over here before we can focus just on terrorists over there. Moving on to this lyric, that's another issue focused on in the song is racism. I think these are probably my favorite lyrics of the song because of how true they are and just how he words it. I think he did a really good job wording it. In the song it sounds pretty cool and it flows nicely, but then you look at the lyrics and see exactly what it's talking about. He kind of does it in a chronological cause and effect manner and explains how if you cannot accept other races other than your own, then discrimination and hate and war might not happen. Oh man, my bad. They will happen if you can't accept other races. So pretty much what he's saying is just accept other races, and then a lot more peace will be in the world. And I really agree with that. This smaller quote from the song kind of goes with the earlier lyric about having problems on our own soil. We have so many different types of discrimination and hate, along with gangs and just a bunch of other issues in the United States, that we really have 2 wars going on: the war on terror and just the war with gangs and stuff in the United States. The last lyric here, I included it because it reminded me of an earlier discussion that we had in the class, and it's about portrayals of violence and war in the media. It was one of our discussions, I don't know, a couple books back. I forget what book it was, but it was just talking about how people were influenced by watching so many songs and movies and video games and stuff with violence in it. It talks about kids seeing war movies, or really any movie with violence, and being negatively influenced by it. This isn't exactly one of the huge social issues talked about, but it's still important, and I felt like the song did a good job of wording exactly what happens when it comes to media portraying these incidents. And that will just about do it. Thank you.